we go. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, guys. Let me get the stream going. There we go. Hey, all right. How's everybody doing today? Let me just finish my breakfast sandwich. Oh, breakfast sandwich. Sandwich. Got the sun blasting right into in through the window here. All right. Now that the mukbang part of the stream is finished, we can get to working on our drawing. Let's see, what was I doing? Let's see. Whoops, I don't know what that is. Why is that a thing here? I don't think that was necessary. Okay, I see what's going on. The sun blasted me in the eyes. I was having a hard time distinguishing between the lines for the dog and the lines for the harness. Okay. Oops. Okay. 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 Hey, Pre, how's it going? Welcome back. Hope your day's going well. Let me drop this down a little bit more. Okay, give myself some space around here. Okay, that's wrapped around his face. Hey, Random. Well, as always, hope you are too. Yep. I had a very short day at my day job and got off at 11. Took care of some stuff around here, and then definitely needed to get to work on this. Deadline's coming up, so gotta stay on task. People want their artwork. How you doing today, Random? Yeah, I was being real lazy yesterday, so I could have gone on. But I ended up taking a nap because I needed to catch up on sleep. Is this a new setup? Still a vertical stream though? Yeah. Still vertical. Haven't set up the dual horizontal vertical thing yet, so it's just vertical for now. I didn't want to take the time to dink around with that, so I just wanted to jump on and get this going. Yeah, you were tired yesterday, so you didn't got yet. I wonder how many people were streamers were feeling that way yesterday. What is this? Hold on a second. Okay, I don't know how that got that small. Yeah, I was like, I need to catch up on sleep, so I took a nap. Like sometimes I need to do for me. Oh, there's my guy Zato. He's ready to. Oh, hey, no problem. Very cool. I didn't know you could add extra cameras to verticals. Yeah, so Random, I'm using OBS. So with OBS, allows you to add other windows, like another camera. You can add other mics. Zato, quit. You can. I got my little graphic in there. Sorry about that. The cat was banging on the door. He wants front and center. Mr. Zato wanted front and center. So, it's my... Oh, Zot, come on. Yeah, he wants his spot on the desk so he can cause some trouble, right? Cause trouble. Yep, gotta take those self-care days. Yeah, I had to get some plugins. I'm using Restream to do the vertical, and then the Restream provided the plugin for the OBS. He says showtime. Yeah. Uh-oh. We're having some issues. Hold on, guys. I might have to cut my YouTube off and use let me see here. Mr. Buddy. Mr. Buddy. Yeah, it's a little choppy. Probably because I was... Oh, we're getting some Zato ASMR. Some Zot AMSR. Hopefully this helps me not being on YouTube on my desktop too. Yeah, looks good. Looks better. Looks better. Zot, are you gonna provide the soundtrack for the stream? Just purring away. Just purring away. Thanks guys for the likes, I appreciate it. Yeah, just cat purrs the whole time. Maybe that'll bring, instead of music, it's cat purrs, and it brings the people. He adds that extra level of calmness to the channel. Okay, Mr. Zot, can I actually get some drawing done? Can I get some drawing done? Can't wait till I can go live from my iPad. I don't have enough followers yet, and I can chill in bed and draw. Wait, what? You can't stream from your iPad because you have to have... How many followers do you need to stream from your iPad? I thought it was just as long as you got 50, you're all good. Doesn't matter what you stream from. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Hold on, I gotta clean his nose. Again, he's spraying his snot everywhere. Alright, bud. Yep. Should I put the mic lower? The mic lower to you. Now we got another cat crying. Stop. This guy's going nuts. 50 like the phone? Wait, you don't have 50 followers? Oh, so you can stream from your desktop before you have 50 likes or followers? I did not know that. Oops. Well, Zato, what do you think? Oops. What do you think, Zato? Okay, hold on a second. If I would have known that, I'll throw you a sub. Yeah, there you go. 9 away. I did not know that, Pri. I thought you were all set. Also, I didn't realize you can stream from your desktop. I could have been streaming a long time ago. Well, I have been streaming from a long time ago, but sooner than I was. Oh, the sun in my face is killing me, even though I don't want it to go away. Because today is the warmest day. We're going to be the warmest day of this week. I think we're hitting 50, if we haven't already hit 50. 50 degrees. Let me grab this color. Oops. Wrong colors. Hey, love to see that. Love to see our fellow YouTuber creators supporting one another. Because I feel like it's tough on YouTube. I don't know. Everybody's always talking about TikTok. You should do TikTok. I'm like, I already do enough social media stuff. Now I gotta do TikTok to be relevant. I think this is, yeah, we had to fix this last time. I was using this, I don't know what they call it, but this tool here, you can play with it. I should call it my worm adjuster, my line adjuster. Alright, we don't need that though. We're not. Yeah, I don't even, my wife doesn't want to be seen. I don't even know if she wants to be heard. So if I would stream from bed, she'd probably like yell at me. She hates having her picture taken. So, yep. Being, probably just knowing that the stream is going live next to her would probably freak her out. So I don't bother doing that in bed. I've tried it from work, but I have to do a silent stream, and also I was using, what's it called, this streaming app, Streamlabs. So Streamlabs is stupid. You should be able to stream from your, okay, hold on a second, my wife's calling me now. Get out of here, Streamlabs. I'll be right back. But yeah, you can't stream yourself and whatever, do a screen capture. Zach, you gotta move. Zato, you gotta move. Let me check with my wife real quick. Well, guys, I got two cats in here now. I got Orange Cat, Miss Marlowe, and I got Zato. Zot, you were good on the chair, buddy. You were really good on the chair. You don't need to be on the desk now. He wants... He just wants his spot. Dude, there is no room for you two. You go under there. Here. The cat bed is under there. You go in the cat bed. Okay. Alright, you said, I've had your YouTube since 2015, but I was never trying to get followers. I used to just post my wheelchair basketball videos. Yeah, I just want to be able to change up my scene. I could even go live while I'm working. I could draw. People could watch me deliver orders at the same time. Yeah. You get a 2-for-1. Yeah, I started drawing publicly in 2024 without even knowing about the 50 sub live thing until I had around 35 subs. And then one short got me past 50. Been fun since then. Ah. Only took one short to get people. Dude. Orange Cat, you're making a mess in here. If you do everywhere else. I know it's fun in here because it's brand new. Yeah, I've had my channel since 2009 or 7. One of those 2 years. And I would post my skateboarding video edits, and then I stopped after 2012. And then maybe 2-3 years ago, I know it's at least almost 2 years, I started posting more stuff. Just little time-lapse videos of digital stuff. Let's see. Yeah, just some time-lapse stuff. Yeah, I didn't get into doing the shorts. I have some shorts, but I don't think that's what got me to 50. This cat, I don't know what she's doing. She's going nuts because she's in this bedroom. Technically, it's our laundry room / computer. I turned it into the computer room. No. This cat. Alright, hold on, guys. These are getting cut. This is... What you doing? Okay, make this a little fatter. Cut that, cut that. Get this cut. Okay. You better quit eyeballing this table. There's no more room. There's no room. You can sit in the chair. You can get in the chair, you can sit in the chair. The live streams are definitely more fun for me personally, but a slow grind to build audience. Yep, that's... I was watching a guy, he shares his, a little bit of his personal life, but he also shares his painting. He said he started at the beginning of last year and he made it to 1,000 subscribers over the course of the year, which is pretty good. I'm sure for some people they've done a lot better, but still. I'm only at 500 and something after, what, a year and a half? But I'm not making a huge effort to gain that audience, other than just streaming. Okay. Oh, you know what, guys? Hold on a second. My eyes have been all wonky, and I just realized I don't have my reading glasses on. That's what I was asking. Okay, guys. Yay! Got my glasses. Yeah. And the cat disappeared. What's going on? What's going on? You guys messing with my stream, guys? Come on. Speaking to my cats. There we go. Cat is getting into stuff. Oh yeah. This page is page number 11. I got stuck on 11 the day before yesterday. I didn't even bother trying to work on it. Just hanging out in bed. I started playing some games on my iPad and was like, screw all this. That just means I gotta put it into overdrive. But yeah, my cat is going nuts, climbing and getting into stuff. She probably knocked over a bunch of things. Hey, she's trying to like get into. Just stay right there, you crazy buster. She's trying to get into laundry here. Go on. Causing mad trouble. That's the orange cat for you. She is a huge troublemaker. Let me clean up these lines here. All this is getting covered. This is getting covered. The eyebrows getting covered. Marlo, what? You're super trouble, Marlo. Alright, hold on. Yeah, she was all in. Oh, so she was up here on the table causing mad trouble. I'm gonna watch the playback and see what you did, you troublemaking cat. She's notorious for knocking stuff over. She's one of those cats you see on YouTube that just looks at the thing and the people are telling them no, and then you just see the cat just swipe it off the table or the counter. That's Marlo. I mean, she's an orange cat, so what do you expect? Man, I've been watching all these painting videos on YouTube, people painting and like traditional painting, and I so want to do some painting again, but I can't because I gotta focus on this. I hear you. You want up here? Or you want... Oh, Zato's in his cat bed under the table now, so that's good. Mr. Zot. He's like, I got tired of the table when you left. And the orange thing. The orange thing. I don't know why you guys don't just stay in the chair. Get up in the back of the chair there. Go on. And just hang out there. Or like sit on the edge of the chair just so that these guys can have a spot if they want. Because it helps me to sit up straight. But if I lean back, I'm just like lounging too much. It's hard to draw. Yeah. You just need to chill. Chill, cat. Okay, so the harness here, whoops. Harness here gets erased because it's going behind the ear. It's going behind this ear. Let's find other bits. It's gonna get erased. Oh yeah. Got this section is getting cropped. This gets cropped under his chin. Yeah. This drawing makes me laugh. Trying to get all the line work nice and cleaned up before I start doing any fills. She said I'm not a stepchild, my orange-headed stepchild. She's like, I'm not gonna. Nope, she's back there laying down right behind me. As long as she chills out, she'll fall asleep. And then she'll be back. She'll be back. What happened here? Whoops. Let me change that so it's slightly half that size. So yeah, I've been watching people painting and I'm like, oh man, that's what I want to do right now. Just want to paint. Since I finished a painting and I got tons more paintings that I can finish. I'm just like, oh boy. Let me at them. Let me at those paintings so I can finally finish them. Because that is one of my goals this year is to finish as many as I can. I'm sure I'll be pretty busy working on this book stuff for some time. Not this particular book in general, but any future projects that the publisher sends my way, like the coloring book thing for the other author of the first two books that I illustrated. And they want some promotional material when they do events, so they want to have like a little coloring book, activity book. I haven't heard more about that yet, but what is this? Where are these teeth at? Okay, the teeth are right there. Okay, I don't know why I was messing with that. I didn't want to mess with any more. Fill. Okay, we're just trying to clean up these lines. This back here. Always got to remember what layer I'm working on. He said, I ran across this cool art channel yesterday called Troll or Roll. He rolls dice to get prompts on digital scratch off he made. He draws whatever prompt he gets from the dice roll and scratch out. Oh, that sounds interesting. Random, you said, how do you manage to keep the children from coming in and spamming your chats with all of their problems? You know what? I appreciate them coming in and saying hello and stuff like that. But I try not to go too deep into their problems, you know. I acknowledge what they're saying, and maybe, I don't know. I'm not here to give people advice. Like, I don't know what the terms of service are when my channel is just entertainment, and I'm not trying to, you know, all of a sudden play a therapist, the role of a therapist or whatever. I'm just here to do the art on YouTube. But as far as I'm spamming, I mean, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. I don't try to like put a stop to it unless it's like really bad. Like if they're constantly just spamming the same thing over and over, then I might put them in timeout, but that doesn't usually happen. I learned to just let them go on their rants. Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do? I can respond to stuff like that and maybe speak on my experience if I have any experience that I can relate to whatever their problem is. But like the other day, I had somebody come in. Unfortunately, the stream kind of pooped out, but so it's not out there. But they came in and they were like, they said they wanted to slap me and they were calling me a loser. And I'm just like, this coming from the person who's probably doom scrolling through YouTube live streams. You're calling me a loser? But I need to check myself. Sometimes I want to like challenge or confront those people, and it's like, you know, sometimes it's not worth trying to get into it with some people, especially when they probably just came in real quick, drop that comment, drop that line, and then they're off to do more of their doom scrolling. So, but then again, it also sparks, like, I don't usually have a topic or anything, but stuff like that will spark something, and then I might go on a rant, or I might talk about something related to, whatever they did. Yeah, I figured it was some kid, like, what adult is coming into somebody's stream and just right off the bat just type in loser and then saying they want to slap you. It's like, okay, if only you could. If only you could, through the screen, slap me. Enjoy your fantasy. It's just the things people do. And then who knows, maybe it's a bot too. A bot trying to, like, these bots are programmed to troll people or F with people. So I don't know. I'm not that savvy when it comes to that side of the internet. So I could just be challenging a bot. I don't know. But yeah, even that, I left it in my chat. It wasn't like trying to ban them or delete their comments. that was, I think, that might have been my first live stream when I started using Restream. So I don't know if it was pulling. I don't know how that works, if it was pulling from, oh, now you're using Restream, and I think I was streaming Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I was on the Chicago server or something like that for this area. So who knows? I don't know how any of that works. Yeah, bot's trying to trigger. It's like, okay, bot. That's why I just say, okay, bot. And then even if they're not a bot, I'm just like, you're acting like somebody that's trying to be a robot. Trying to stir the pot. Churn up the waters with their poopiness. But yeah, you know, I don't get too many trolls. And if I do, it's always at the beginning of the stream right away. So it depends on who sees this when I go live. Who sees this first when I go live. I think there's only been like one time where I actually, maybe 2 times, where I actually banned somebody or put them in timeout. And they said something that was like, nah, I don't want that on. I don't want that showing. So that could have been a bot too. It's just sad. Like, just sad when it's just like the whole platform is just infested with bots. It'd be one thing if the bot were sentient. It had its own mind. I'm like, okay, you know. But yeah. I hope that's not what they're using quantum computing for. Trolling bots. I'm wondering if I go on a trip to Southeast Asia, if the algo would change as far as viewership. Yeah, if you're able to live stream from wherever you're at. I'm not sure what kind of internet service people get or have in some of those countries. Like, how good is it? But yeah, would it just use whatever local server? So you'll get all those people in that general area. Well, getting these lines consistent as far as width or thickness or line weight. I almost feel like I should just draw this whole thing, open up a new layer and redraw all these lines. Just go over them. Whoops. Okay, hold on. This gets like this. That way I'm not sitting here cleaning lines over and over. I get that one pass look. Oops. Versus you could tell, I guess if you zoom in you could tell it's been worked. But at a certain point you can't even tell. It just looks a little wobbly. Oops. So you're thinking about going to Southeast Asia, Random? Have you been there before? Do you know if any Asian countries use YouTube? Sorry, I didn't see that one. It seems in the demographics they are never listed. Huh. I'm not sure because, you know, I get some Japanese stuff. They'll be all in Japanese, so I'm assuming that, but I'm not sure about Southeast Asia. Never mind, I have 5.6. Yeah, I was going to say, because I know there's a lot of people from India. I guess whoever can gain access to the internet should be able to. I don't know if they need to get a VPN to access some of these websites or platforms. Okay, what's going on here? This one was going this way, and this needs to come. Oh boy. Said nice. I don't think I've had Chinese viewers, but not sure. I feel like if they can't understand you, they probably won't check out your channel long. But I mean, me myself, I've watched channels that were not in English before. Just sat there and just kind of watched and just listened to the language. So I don't want to assume that there aren't people who do that, like myself. Wait. Okay, yes, all right. United States is only 23.4%, but it's my highest percentage. Yeah. I haven't checked my analytics in a while. I was looking at them, I think, the other day, but I usually will go like months before I check anything or remember to check anything. And I guess if I'm not that concerned with growing this channel faster than it already does organically, I'm like, I don't know what I would do with that information. How do I use that to my advantage? I don't want to be thinking about how I need to be a YouTuber versus just being myself, being an artist that does stuff on YouTube, which I know isn't going to make for a very popular channel or have this channel grow faster than it does. But I don't want to be like trying to do things based on what the algorithm or what YouTube suggests to me if I feel like it doesn't make sense to or with what I'm already doing. Because it's like, yeah, I could start making videos and stuff like that because I see people making videos. I'm not gonna make, I don't want to get into making like little tutorials and stuff like that because there's already plenty of that. That's content that's being made by other creators. It's like I'm just adding to that. I've thought about, oh yeah, I could do a video on how to stretch canvas. It's like how many videos like that are already out there? Like, do I need to be another one of those folk that I mean, if people ask, but it's like I would just direct them to the ones that I've already seen or know of. But I guess I'm not looking at it from their point of view, where maybe they want to see their favorite YouTuber like do it versus somebody else being directed to go somewhere else to find out how to do that. So I get it. Your tutorial would be amazing though. You have that voice for it. Yeah, I've gotten a lot better. I've noticed over the year or year and a half. Definitely a little bit improvement on oh, thanks Electric Aura. Yeah, being yourself comes first, because you can't, I'm sure there's people out there that can pretend to be something other than they're not, but it's like, okay, that's just for the YouTube, and then after YouTube, like, who are you? Does that affect does your pretend persona affect your actual persona in the real world? Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse. Just being yourself is a better idea than having to crunch numbers and advertise. Those things will just make it feel like a boring job. Yeah. And I'm trying to be more open to those people that on here that I do see doing that, and not be so critical. Like, I can't believe you're doing that. It's like, why? You know, it's like they're their own person. They have their own channel. They do what they want to do. Like, why be critical just because it's something that you wouldn't do or wouldn't try, or maybe you're just scared to try it. I know filming and editing do take some time, and I don't want to be like I did like editing when I did stuff like that with my skateboarding stuff. Whoops. But I don't want to sacrifice doing artwork to now having to make videos just to get views and viewership. Like, I guess I'm perfectly fine accepting that this channel might just be kind of small, whatever, and then like not try to pretend that it's gonna make money. It's gonna be something that makes me money, and that's all I do is focus on my channel just to generate money. Like, I don't think I'm doing the right things for that to happen. So if it happens organically, then cool. But I'm not gonna go all of a sudden jump on the let me make a bunch of videos at the cost of the time I want to spend doing my art. This is true. I have so much to edit. I have given up. Yeah. Like, it was fine when, so skateboarding was a very big passion of mine when I was younger, when I can actually skate. So it wasn't an issue for me to shoot skateboarding and edit those videos and try to make something out of them. I would spend days, nights, staying up late doing stuff like that, because it was something I enjoyed doing for the thing that I love doing. It just came naturally because, skating requires usually documentation. Because that's the thing, is like you're searching for spots first off to skate. Then you're trying to film tricks at that spot. And then you edit it together and make something. But like, that's not what I do with my art. That's why live stream is so easy. It pairs well with doing art. Because I can just set up the camera and just put it on me. And then, people are interested in watching it, they watch it. Like, I'm not gonna all of a sudden, let me go buy a bunch of art supplies and let me do reviews on these art supplies. That doesn't interest me. Like, I love using art supplies if it comes up in my live streams, like me talking about the stuff that I'm using. Then cool, I'm not gonna do some crazy video on comparing this product with that product, what's better to use, what's plus you got people from different areas, they might not even have access to the same products that I have access to. You said you said you suck at editing, so I'm like, wait, so I'm like, imagine if I was good. It's hard. Yeah, I don't know if that's what you meant. The good thing about Fresco is that it records your time lapse. That's how I get my shorts, just speed up the video. Yeah, I did a lot of that with the Procreate has that too. I feel like most drawing or painting apps have that nowadays, and it does make really easy shorts. I've thrown up a bunch of that type of stuff on here, but it's been a while since I've actually taken the time to do time lapse. What I want to do is, if I do more of that, is get my camera, like my digital camera, set it up and let the camera do time lapse and then post it, versus recording a video and then shortening it through changing the speed. Hold on a second. There's something missing here. Just because I like the idea of what could be missed during the time lapse, the filming of the time lapse, versus like, oh, you got this whole video. I can pick and choose if I edit it in a certain way, or maybe even use AI to create the time lapse. I want more of like the chance. I don't want to remove the chance aspect of time lapse creation, because I've done a few of those when I was doing graffiti stuff on. I had a 6 foot by 6 foot or something like that, 8 foot by 6 foot wood fence piece that I used to paint on, and I would shoot some time lapse with the camera that way. Plus, video eats up more memory than if you just shoot like actual time lapse. Hey, Rumpelstiltskin, bot as this. This is my illustrations for the kids' books. So I'm cleaning up this bit with our character Rocky. He's all entangled in a leash. So I'm trying to make sure all the lines are making sense as far as the leash entangling him. Like, I feel like this bit needs to wrap around here. But how you doing today, Rumple? I mean, how are you doing tonight? I'm assuming it's late for you. I appreciate you stopping through. I haven't checked to see if Melody's gone on. Usually I would get some kind of notification. Hold on a second, I missed some things. What made you come to the conclusion that you want to be yourself? Weird question, but I want to ask. Instead of being a character, I don't have the energy to be a character. And when I first started doing the live streaming, I didn't know what to be, so I was just like, I just would set the camera up, put it on streaming, and then just work on whatever I was working on. Trying to sleep would take a couple of hours to doze off. It's already 1:11. Wait, it's a full. Well, I'm probably like half an hour behind, or 12 hours and 30 minutes behind you. Because maybe it's 11 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, I think that's what it is. 11 hours and 30 minutes behind you. I don't think I was finished with my answer, but yeah, I would just work on my art. I would check the chat every so often to see if anybody would drop in, and since I didn't get a whole lot of activity in the chat, I would just focus on doing the art. I wouldn't really talk a whole lot. But if somebody dropped in the chat and asked something or made a comment, I would speak like as if I were speaking to that person in real life, like if they were standing right there in front of me, because I don't want to be a rude person and not respond to people. I see some streamers do that, and I'm like, so disappointing that you don't engage with your followers, because how do you grow your channel if you don't engage with your people, or with the people that would be part of your community? So I would try to do my best during that time to make sure I stayed engaged with the chat. But when you're working on something, sometimes you're just I hate this term, flow state. I hear it a lot, like, but yeah, you know, it's like you're you're in this state that you just are moving, and you don't want to get out of it, because once you step out of that stream, that flow, now you got to work back up to it, unless it's natural to you to do that. Sometimes I do that. It's called quiet drawing. Yeah, I don't want to like make my streams that specific though. I don't want to be like, all right, today I'm not gonna, unless I'm at work and I'm streaming for work, where I definitely can't be on camera or have the mic on. But I haven't done one of those in quite a while. Usually if I digitally draw, like I'm doing now, I could do that, but then I feel bad because now I stay engaged only because I'm typing it in the chat. So I stay engaged with people in chat by typing, but yeah, I'd rather just be like, okay, I'll have moments where it's quiet because I'm focused on the art, but I also have like over the course of my live streaming, developed a process where I make sure I'm paying attention to the chat when I can, and I check the chat more often than I would. So if I'm applying some paint or something to, like, I'm in the garage applying some paint to the canvas, you know, once I'm done with that, I go check the chat to see if anybody's saying anything. So in between moments of adding or subtracting stuff, I'll check. I do because my son wakes up and messes in my videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. You got other people around you. That's why I don't stream in the bedroom, because my wife's usually in there. So I don't want to sit in there working on something, trying to live stream while she's scrolling on her phone or watching something on TV. Now I'm talking over all of that. I just want to be sensitive to others around me in that way. Let's see. You can only be your character. We're all playing a role. Yeah, I can be anybody I want, but then can I continue that? Do I want to continue that? That's the thing. That's why I'm just I'm just the base me. You're getting the base Omizu. And anything extra is a bonus. Yeah, I'm from the future. Invest in Tesla. Wait, you should have invested in Tesla and then sold, right? You said, then when it's you said sometimes I do, that's called quiet drawing. Then when it's silent, I get more people watching when it's quiet than talking. Oh, you must be getting like the type of people that maybe like engaging with videos like that or live streaming like that. Because sometimes I'm like, maybe I keep people away because I talk too much. Other times I don't talk enough. So it's hard to say. You're handling it better than I could. I have a one-track mind. Yeah, I'm like that. I slowly work into things. That's why it took so long for me to get into live streaming. Like, I started with Facebook first. Did that for a little bit. I think all my videos that I live stream on Facebook are all, they've been erased because Facebook was trying to tell me that it was going to get rid of that stuff soon, and I don't think I downloaded those videos. For some reason I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I said screw it, whatever, take all those down. They're on a server somewhere, or maybe they destroyed those servers so it's no more. But yeah, I used to do, because for some reason I tried to check YouTube in the beginning, and I must not have qualified because I was trying to stream from my phone or my iPad, and I didn't have the followers. And so I said, well, I guess it's not happening on YouTube, so I did Facebook. Then I got bummed out with Facebook's quality, so I went to Instagram and did that for a bit. And then I got bummed out by Instagram's limit of 1 hour only, and then you have to restart your stream. And I would be just so engrossed in my work that I didn't realize it'd been an hour and that I wasn't live streaming anymore. So I wasn't documenting what I was doing, and so I get bummed out. Plus, the quality also was choppy sometimes, depending on where I was in relation to my my modem. So I don't know what it was, but I went and checked YouTube again, and it'd been like, I don't know, maybe like half a year. And by that time I had posted various time-lapse videos, and I don't know if I had any. I had a few shorts, a lot of digital stuff. So I went for one day, I was just out in the garage, and I was like, let me check YouTube again. And then I saw that it gave me the plus sign down at the bottom of my there, and I was like, oh, what's this? And I hit it, and then it started live streaming.